to sit back and relax, right? First, I want to recognize all of our teachers that are in the room. So all teachers, just stand for a moment, please. All of our teachers. We got three good teachers. I love it. So excited about school starting tomorrow, and I'm really excited about this school year. Lots of great things I think are going to happen. I do want to acknowledge a few things just to sort of serve notice to the community about where we are with some things. So if you remember last year we were having our community engagement meetings and talking about restructuring our district, and we started a building assessment system process, and that process got completed. I've gotten results. I've been meeting with the agency along with Terry, Laura, Larry, several folks on our team who work specifically in that part of the strategic plan. The board will be getting information at the board. We have a board retreat plan for August 25th, and they'll be getting information. And so once they get and take a look and are really prepared, we'll bring it to the community. We don't have a date yet, and that won't happen until after the board decides once they meet. But likely it'll be in the early to middle parts of September, so that we can come to the community and everybody knows where things are. I've said this in public before, and I want to say again that my role is to provide the board with as much information as I can give them that's pertinent to the decisions that they have to make, and whatever else they need me to do to make sure that the community is informed. So, it was mentioned a minute ago, I think by Ms. Hart and Mr. Hampton is working really hard on the communication structures that are in place. We had some things last year that didn't work as well. Folks were getting things into the spam, and some information wasn't getting out there. So we tried to learn from that, and we, cut that contract because it wasn't working for us well, and have another one now that we hope we'll be able to get information out quicker and better and more thoroughly. I always say that people may not agree with all the things, but at least you will know what's going on. And that's always been my aim, is to make sure that we know, and I take responsibility when people don't. So look forward to that coming real soon. Also, I want to take this chance to recognize our board. In June, we have our meeting at Tantera, where the Missouri School Boards Association recognizes school boards across the state for the governance award. And often governance awards are around the school board members continuing to get trained and learning and going deeper around the work that they have to do and the responsibility they have to the community, along with the superintendents of the schools. So here is another award for our board. The Missouri School Boards Association presents to the Ferguson Florissant R2 School Board the 2018 Governance Team Award for promoting excellence in public education, governance through professional development, leadership, and advocacy. So I want to recognize our Ferguson Florissant School Board for receiving, and there were a few boards across the state. We have over 500 school districts. So let's take an opportunity to honor each of our board members. I'm going to call your name. I ask you to just stand, and I'd like to give you a round once you do. So I'll read it as it's printed here. Constance Harge. Leslie Hogshead. Mr. Eagles not here with us, but I want to recognize him, so give him a round. Donna Paulette Thurman. Courtney Graves. Last but not least, Jessica Ponder. And let me say, as they stand, before you sit down, I want to say that, so every, over 500 school boards, I would say probably less than 10% gets this award. And that means that they have committed themselves to constantly learning about laws, regulations, policies, so that they can continue governing the school district and giving me direction about what needs to happen for our community. So I'm proud to be a part of the team. So let's give them another round of applause. A couple of other quick things. At our, so we have a conference, the Missouri School Boards Association has a conference every year, and the spring and summer, and also in the fall. The fall was the big where everybody comes together. So this year we're really excited. The board members have pushed me on this part. We're really excited to have. So you saw a group a moment ago from Cross Keys that were standing before you, the TSA team that went to Atlanta. Well, they will be featured at our School Boards Association conference this spring in Tantera. So we're really excited. Really excited about that. Great things going on in our district, and we want to show the state and be partners with other school districts around the state. Certainly school starts tomorrow, and we are super excited about a number of things. But let me continue to put in front of us the importance of reading, math, science, and our students really getting smart and really having the tools they need to be successful. I have this conversation often in public, and let me say it again. So I'm excited about our graduation rate, and we'll give more details. I'll share this with the board some, and we will give formal, Dr. Denali in the future will give some former numbers and talk about the direction of the district. But I know I can say this, that our graduation rate has gotten to 85%. That's pretty awesome. I say that because last year we cracked the 80 mark, we were at 80.5. This year we grew 5 points, and there's still some calculations going on, so we hope we'll get even higher. I say that because we know what statistics say, that more folks who have, the students who have high school diplomas earn more than students who don't have them, or citizens who don't have them. And we hope to continue pushing our students to get at least a high school diploma, and if they want to go further, they can. But my point is that I want them to get a high school diploma, but I want students to be able to compete, right? I want them to have the skills and the content in their heads to do whatever they want to do. And so our job is to make sure that we do that from an early age, from pre-K all the way through 12th grade and through grade 16 college, if they still choose to do that. And so that's the work that we've been focusing clearly on, is making sure that we have the right structures in place, teachers have the support, so that students can learn deeply. And I cannot say that enough as a parent and as a superintendent, how important that is, because the more educated our kids are, the smarter they are, the better our economy is, the better our communities become. And it takes everybody working together to make that happen. There's some changes going on this year with DESE and MSIP 5, and we'll try to keep you updated with that. But I just want to say, I encourage you to keep our students reading. Reading. We'll talk more about the billion-word challenge as the board meetings come, but we are excited about our students reading at very high levels. But I'll also say that the adults, especially principals, we've done a lot of training, started as soon as school was out. We will be reading ourselves. We will each quarter have a different book that I will be engaging. I will be leading that charge, reading books and talking specifically about the work. One of the first ones I'm going to read is an author who was featured this past summer at the Cooperative Conference. I believe that was in Tantera as well. Paul Tuff. Paul Tuff wrote a book called How Children Succeed. So I encourage you to get that book. Principals, myself, leaders around the district will be reading that. Principals, assistant principals, district leaders, and I encourage the community to be involved and engaged in that, because we want to have some teas and coffees and conversations around the content and reading and learning, so that we can grow together as a community. So I wanted to put that out there. Lastly, I will say that as school begins tomorrow, I'll be around in buildings. If you're able, greet one of our babies, our young children, or ones in middle school or high school, and encourage them to stay focused and to really get excited about learning. I'm excited about what we are offering for our students, but we still have a lot of work to do, and so I'm excited about being a part of the team. With that, I think that's my last item. Thank you so much. Let's have a great year.